Hi there, Shingirai here again with another update on portfolio performance over the past week. On a one-week basis, 4 out of 10 of the CBAM portfolios have outperformed their respective benchmarks, with returns ranging from minus 0.05% for CBAM portfolio number 1 up to 0.69% for CBAM portfolio number 5, in which was a relatively risk-on week, which would see a bit of a pullback there from 91 global gold miners down 7.45%, and iShares physical gold down 2.27% on a one-week basis. In terms of positive performers, we've seen some strong rebound from US smaller cap and US dividend paying stocks, which were up more than 2.48% through Schroders US smaller companies and Spider US dividend aristocrat, respectively. We also saw some strong performance on a relatively risk-on week for Jupiter UK smaller companies, up 2.29%. And then I'll just comment here that over the course of the week, the strongest performers have been mid-cap and small-cap equities, whereas some gold and gold miners, which are traditionally safe haven assets, were down more than 2% on a one-week basis. Switching over to a year-to-date view, we see that 6 out of 10 of the CBAM portfolios outperformed their respective benchmarks, with returns ranging from 2.49% for CBAM 1 version V2 up to 12.10% on a year-to-date basis for CBAM portfolio number 5. Again, the narrative continues on a longer time period, such as the year-to-date, which has been a relatively risk-on year, and that would see 91 gold miners and iShares physical gold again being the bottom performers, down more than minus 8.5% on a year-to-date basis, and then some weakness there from Invesco Global Bonds, down more than 4% on a YTD basis. In terms of positive contribution to performance, we've seen a runaway performance from the Equity Indian Subcontinent Fund Manager, up 32.06%, and we continue to expect to see some strong performance coming from the region based on the good demographics and some of the changes that are happening on the larger scale of corporate governance. We also continue to see some strength from Allianz Continental European, up 20.04%, alongside the large cap US equity through iShares S&P 500, up 19.51% on a year-to-date basis. And again, the narrative of it being a sort of a risk-on year-to-date period, you'd see that the majority of the bottom 10 performers have been spread across fixed income and gold, which are relatively safer securities, whereas the top 10 performers have been across the mid-cap, small, and large-cap equity spaces in Europe and America, and then obviously the runaway performance from Equity Indian Subcontinent.